All right, so we got an update here. Now, this is the lettuce that I have been growing, but I decided to do something a little different in the garden, little experiment. So this is just a food container about the size of my hand, a little bigger than the palm of my hand, or maybe just about. And what I wanted to explore was to see if I could sprout this lettuce without putting it in the dark. Typically, I would do that. What I learned was that if you're using a really shallow tray, you definitely want to sprout it in the dark. Do not sprout it in the light because the roots develop faster when you sprout it in light. So that was, what I determined from my experiment. So I decided that if I wanted to not have to worry about mold and mildew and not getting enough airflow, that I would need to use my clay pebbles, which I have. You can see them in here. I decided to use clay pebbles. This is a pretty deep bowl, which is nice. So it's about a couple inches deep. You can see here, maybe 3 inches, 3 inches deep. And I was able to put a good amount of seeds here, but still make sure that there's plenty of airflow in there. So I'm not worrying about mold or mildew. And I actually put it in, I didn't even put it in a Ziploc bag or anything. What I did was I took the plastic top that goes onto this and I sprayed it with nutrient solution, put the plastic top on, and then it was nice and humid in there. And I just sat it right here where it is right now. It did not go into a dark room. I didn't put any weights on it, anything like that. And within a week or so, we have some nice, luscious greens. It's the same lettuce that is over here. This tray is doing well. Now, these are kale seedlings here. They're not doing as great as the lettuce. And this is my first time growing them all together in a container like this. I got this off of Temu for about 10, 11 bucks. It's not growing with the right color. This color is about the same as the lettuce, and it should be a darker green. I'm going to let it keep going. We'll see what happens with that. An update on our basil. It is doing well. It's growing better than I thought it would. It started off in soil, but then it didn't go out. Well, it didn't grow so well. So then I decided to go ahead and try to do it hydroponically. And it took off. The roots are nice and deep here. I'll take this sock off so you can see the roots. So it's got some good roots going down. Still not a whole lot, but it's doing well. Yeah, let's look under there. You can see some more roots under there. So I'm doing the crack key method in a jar. These are the ones I want to be gifting folks to so that they can, try out the crack key method in a really cool way, just using a 3-inch net pot, a wide mouth mason jar. This is one of the smaller mason jars. I have a larger mason jar that I'm going to be using for things like lettuce or even transplanting tomato plants. So here we go here. This one just got harvested. This is the OG. I have harvested this 5 times. Now, word on the street is that you cannot harvest lettuce more than 3 times because it starts to turn bitter. Well, this is the 5th time of harvesting. It tastes amazing. I've already tasted this lettuce. I've given away, I think, 3 of the 5, and then I ate the other 2. I also harvested some of the beet greens. These were not getting as much light because I waited too long to harvest these, so they were stealing the light show. But now that I've removed these and I'll be eating these, I think our beet greens are going to grow better. Now, we've also got our broccoli right here. These leaves are huge. They are as big as the palm of my hand. So this one needs to go into one of the 5-gallon tanks soon. But for right now, this is not Spinny. Right now, my boy Brock, that's right, Brock is chilling right here. Spinny is down there. Spinny is not doing too great. I got to figure out what's going on. I switched over to the Master Blend, and I just don't think that my leafy greens are liking it so much. But my beets are doing well. They're still on the 326 hydroponic plant food that I got from Grow Big. So all of these are using the same nutrients. Over here, yo, I got to show you what's up. Hold on. Check this out. Your girl Tomatiana has a tomato growing. That's right. Tomatiana has a tomato. Now, Maida over here is looking real jelly. You know what I'm saying? She feeling some kind of way because she has not grown any tomatoes yet. But Tomatiana has, and I'm super excited for her. I also got some trellis beams that we're trying out here now too to help her continue to grow. She seems to be thriving, so we doing good.